I 41M am trying to reconcile with my cheating wife 35F. Am I allowed to ask for a proof of trust? Non-native speaker, so please excuse any mistakes. Background info: together for 13 years, 9 years married, 2 kids 6 and 1. Prologue: 2 years ago, my wife asked me to sell her old phone. I thought it would be good idea to save all the images of our kids before erasing it, and accidentally stumbled upon some implicit nudes of her in the sent folder of a messenger. I confronted her. She admitted sending them, but assured it was only to one of her female friends. Although she did not want to disclose the recipient, I believed her and never brought it up again. 3 months ago, I found out my wife was cheating on me. I had to find out the hard way, by being alerted by suspicious behavior and putting small pieces of evidence together. To fully understand my question, I have to go in detail here. We were always a very close couple, spent most of our time together and generally enjoyed each other's company. We were not only lovers, but also best friends. When traveling, we sometimes spent several months together 24 hours a day without being uncomfortable. A few months ago, my wife suddenly changed, saying that she needs time outs from busy family life and wants to be alone. She told me she would go for long walks or meet distant friends. I was completely fine with that at first. Suspicion began to raise slowly, as her stories became more and more implausible. I finally confronted her with some solid proofs of her lies, and she confessed the affair a day later. She also admitted that many of her timeouts were just an excuse to meet the other guy. My wife promised to end the affair immediately. I believed her, and as I still love her, I decided that I was willing to forgive her. Since then we didn't really move forward. She agreed to marriage counseling, but stays distant, says that she wants to be alone, is unsure about her feelings for me and needs time to find out if she still wants to be with me. If I make a move towards her, for example ask her out for dinner, she mostly considers this as pressure. So, for the moment I have no other option than to stay calm and give her time. I can handle the uncertain future fairly good, but I am struggling to trust her again. She still goes for long walks regularly, and sometimes this triggers me quite hard. While she is away, I often feel miserable, thinking how she might be cheating again. I find myself seeking for proof of my suspicion, like I found the last time. I know that trust cannot be built up by control, and controlling behavior will not help her feelings for me to return, so mostly I don't tell her anymore when I feel the urge to control her. I talked to her about my bad feelings at first and suggested to turn on the location tracking feature of her phone during her walks. Just for a limited time, until I feel better. We had a long discussion about it, but in the end, she did not agree, as she doesn't want to be controlled and doesn't think it is helpful to regain trust. My trust slightly improved over the last few weeks. We made some very small progress in our relationship, and I am learning to deal with trigger moments. Until 2 days ago. I don't know what exactly was the cause, but I felt like seeing warning signals again that evening. She told me that she was on the phone with a friend while she was away. I didn't say anything that evening, but spoke to her the next day. I explained very calmly that I felt uncomfortable that evening and that she could help me very much if she would show me the call list of her phone to prove that she was really on the phone with her friend. She got very angry, telling me she won't let me see it, as it would be an invasion into her privacy and I should work on my controlling behavior. Am I right in thinking that either she is lying to me again or not wanting to work on our relationship at all and making a step towards me? Or is she right in saying that control should never be an option and there have to be other ways to re-establish trust? Update: wow, thank you for all the replies. I honestly did not expect such a clear answer to my question. I was very doubtful about my point of view. Your comments helped me to open my eyes. I just told her that I do not want to continue our relationship anymore. Big thank you for all your advice. Redditor's reactions story 2 after. Redditor 1, I'm going to take a guess and say that she never stopped cheating on you. Redditor follow up. Edit, to answer your question op. Yes, you are right. She is lying to you. 1. Wife cheats and has an affair. Gets caught. Supposedly remorseful? 2. Tells op doesn't feel attracted to him and doesn't know if it will come back. 3. Doesn't want to be intimate with him anymore. 4. Tells him she wants freedom, time and space to figure things out. She actually turned it on him and plays victim 5. Starts acting shady again and won't show him her phone. And Op still wants to reconcile? Yup. This is what I got from the post too. She doesn't want to lose what she has, so she either toned it down or started hiding it better. Why would Op want to get back with her? Kids? Screw that. Kids are better off with divorced parents than a toxic household. My brother and I can vouch for this. So can other people whose parents stayed for the kids. Op is using kids as a reason to stay because he doesn't want afraid to leave. Hey, I get it. Being single again is scary. But it has to be better than this misery. She's not remorseful. She doesn't really want to fix anything. She wants this rug swept and moved on so she can continue living her life as if nothing happened and likely continue cheating. She's not even doing the bare minimum Op is asking. You are not supposed to give her time. What the hell? She is supposed to bend backwards to give you time and anything you need. Holy S at Op. One of the first steps in reconciling from infidelity is she has to give you complete access to her devices. She won't even do that. Jesus, you Phoebe 6. Wake the duck up, find your spine and divorce the cheater. Focus on you and being a good dad. What happened to people that they put up with it like this? Are they really so terrified of leaving? Redditor 2, get off Reddit and start looking up divorce attorneys. She's still cheating on you, time to find an exit plan. Redditor 3, I know a couple wherein one person cheated. It was really rough for a while, but a few years out and their relationship is actually healthier than it's ever been. Part of that was due to their transparency policy. The person who cheated agreed that their partner could have every last password, passcode, etc., and could check their phone or any social media whenever they wanted to. The person who cheated was genuinely remorseful and was willing to do literally anything to get their partner back, and thus were completely comfortable allowing their partner full access to everything until trust was regained, which it was. I personally see your wife's hesitancy as a major red flag, though I'm no pro. I would imagine someone genuinely sorry for what they did would be practically throwing their phone at you to prove their trustworthiness. Someone who cheated and is trying to make it work needs to be putting in the legwork to show their partner that they can be trusted. Secrecy led to this shit show to begin with. Your wife needs to understand that she, as the person who ducked up, cannot be super hyper secret anymore. Edit, another temporary policy they had was picture proof. The person who cheated had to send a proof of truth picture, so that the partner could know they were doing what they said. From what I saw, it brought the partner a lot of peace of mind, especially towards the beginning of things. Redditor follow-up, she is not repentant. She is playing the victim. She wants space? She isn't doing anything to fix this. He needs to dump her. Story 2, my 34M wife 33F, who is about to leave this world in a few days, just revealed to me she had an affair with my deceased brother 30M last year while we were married. A lot has happened, and I'm not sure how to react and take it all in. In short, I had a brother who passed away in a freak accident while on vacation. It was a terrible time for our family, and it took me 2 months before I could move on from it. My brother was my family. Growing, we'd share secrets, play games, laugh, etc. There was brotherly love. A few months later, my wife diagnosed with a condition which cut her life short. I cried for that entire week since I had no one in this world apart from my wife. We have no kids, live a small live-in city, that was it. My wife is very sick and we both know her time is coming up. I'm trying to make the best out of it, cooking for her, telling her stories, anything to take her mind off things. She can't help but cry to think of how I'm going to live for the rest of my life. Last night while talking, my wife revealed to me that she had a short affair with my brother that lasted around 1 month. I couldn't believe it, but the way she said it, I think she's telling the truth. I don't know how to react. I hate her but still love her. I can't help but cry for minutes, then get enraged, then cry again. It's been a cycle for the past 6 hours. I'm not sure how I'll react seeing her again. Part of me doesn't want to see her again. Part of me thinks it's cruel to not see her in her final moments. What do I do? What would be the right thing? Who do I go to for support and counseling? Edit, thank you for the replies. I read every single one of them, and while I wasn't able to respond, I took them into account to realize the general consensus, which is that while I am hurt, if I don't spend time with her, in the future I might regret it and be even more hurt for the rest of my life. Someone also said that she may be on drugs, which I really hope is that case. Regardless, I will try to see if I can go tonight. And I've decided, for better or for worse, I'll move on from this in front of her and deal with it in counseling later on. For now I will just make her moments count and try to make it as fun and laughable as possible. Maybe the good memories from this can help drown this out. Update: wife has passed away peacefully. I just wanted to post a small update for everyone who read my previous post. In short, she passed away. I was with her when it happened, and it is quite possibly the absolute worst feeling in the world to see someone pass away while you're there with them at the hospital. I never brought up what she said, she didn't either. There feels like a massive fog in my head where I'm having the hardest time remembering simplest of things like what medicines to take, or things to do. I'm not sure how to move forward exactly. Worst of all, my house doesn't feel the same. I feel like an intruder. I'm debating taking a second job just so that I can stay away from the house as long as I can. With that all being said, I'll try to keep going to work as a way to change up things, and maybe on the weekends spend time at a park or places where they need volunteers to help cook or something. Thanks for the support earlier. Once again, sorry if I wasn't able to reply to all messages, and I'm sorry for the people who also went through tremendous loss. Redditors' reactions. Redditor 1, not to be pushy, but if the issue persists, maybe talk to someone about grief counseling or therapy for coping to get you back into a normal schedule. If that's not your thing, try making a schedule and routine and sticking through it. Remember to do things that make you happy. Maybe try some new hobbies to fill in your extra free time. Keeping busy can be good, but make sure you also face your feelings. Redditor follow-up. Op should probably get therapy for both the death of his wife and the fact that she had cheated on him with a family member and not really come clean about it until it was too late for him to work through it and get any sort of peace. Redditor 2, remember that morning pain comes in waves. But I promise you, you will heal. Redditor 3, my condolences, haven't read your first post yet, but I wanted to tell you that I'm very sorry for your loss. I'm so happy to hear you are using volunteering as a mechanism to keep yourself busy. That's an amazing thing to do, and I hope you'll inspire others to do the same. You surely inspired me. Again, my condolences. Redditor 4, rest in peace to your wife. Redditor 5, my wife has stage 4 cancer of the uterus. Diagnosed in September of 2018. She was given 12 months then and now is on month 15. Thou in December, and recently she was hospitalized 3 times. I am facing your reality and pray that you will find the strength to go on.